Everyone, welcome back to Jersey Yogalicious. My name is Kat and I am your Nesta Sports Certified Yoga Instructor. And today is a very special day because today I'm going to share something with you that changed my life and hopefully will change your life. I studied yoga the last 20 years, and 20 years ago today, sitting up in my A-frame chalet in the mountains of the Poconos in Pennsylvania with snow coming down outside, I was in my house and I was sitting there on the floor with my toddler. I'm sitting on the carpet and I'm watching this lady on TV, and she's explaining why she does yoga and why we should all do yoga. And then she's demonstrating some basic beginner's yoga poses. And I'm watching her and I'm thinking, I think I can do that. And I wasn't feeling so great, and it was in a dismal period of my life when they were trying to find out what was wrong with me. Out of the sudden, I got sick, and I was this mom of a little toddler taking care of an elderly mom who was not doing so great and working full time, and I was just like so stressed out at that point. So mentally, I was home that day resting after some tests, and I wasn't at my greatest moment. And I see this lady on TV and it just perked me up. So I thought to myself, can I do what she's doing? And I got down further and tried to touch my toes like she was, and she's doing her little angle side stretches, and I'm watching her, and then she's talking about breath work and about breathing, and she's demonstrating with her lungs. And at the time, I was just so trying to figure her out, just sitting there trying to understand why this lady does what she does. And I was working in respiratory at the time for Lincare, so when it came to anything to do with respiratory and exercise, I was intrigued. Well, I've been following ever since. I have been a yogi ever since. Not only did I follow and study yoga, I went on to do my teacher training, and later on, encouraged by my husband, to do a blog and reach people everywhere across the world. And now you're all by my side doing yoga with me from your living rooms and your outdoor spots and your beautiful lakes and mountains and cliffs and every place that you are throughout the world. And we're all unified together as yogis. Whether it's in your living room like I was at the age of 27, or maybe you're with a small group of 5 or a big group of 1,000 in Times Square doing an event for Yoga Journal, we're all united together. And it started with this wonderful woman sharing what she had learned. And so I was inspired by her, and I accredit that moment in my life of learning about yoga and yoga to saving me physically, mentally, spiritually, and helping to guide me. And so it is my duty and my responsibility to share that with you. Recently, a potential new yogi student asked a question about a posture. And she asked, well, why would I do that? What would that do for me? And it's a great question, because as an instructor, I have to be able to tell you what the posture can do for you. And not only that, but what yoga as a whole, because it's not just about the posture. And I have to explain it in a way that you can understand it, about why you should do this and what it will do for you. So hopefully the little speech that I just gave you about my story, at the time I ended up diagnosed by a team of doctors with an unknown cell disorder between the age of 27 and 30 and rheumatoid arthritis. But the blood disorder that I later, had to dig deeper into made me a guinea pig at the time. And if I didn't have this yoga foundation and this exercise to help me be mobile and help me to calm my mind and my nerves and my emotions at the time, I don't think that I would have made it this far. So I accredit yoga to saving my life. And if that is not enough testimony to why you should incorporate it, then I don't know what else I could possibly tell you. No matter where you are in your life, this will help you in some way in your real 9 to 5 daily life. When you take it off the mat, when you need to use these techniques that you learn about your mind and your body and your soul and how we're all interconnected, and we're connected not just within but externally. We're connected to each other in ways that you don't even see right now. When you learn that, and when you're hurting, when you're physically hurting, or you're emotionally hurting, or you're nervous about something, this yoga will help you with all of that. And that inevitably happens to all of us beings. So going further into the year, what I'd like to do is review a book that I have been studying in a group with, and this is Demystifying the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. And this will help you to understand more about the founder, who we believe the founder to yoga to be, about why we do yoga in our lives. And so I welcome you to join us on this journey, and I encourage you to ask all questions, always, and I will find the answers for you, because we are all blessed to be yogis. Namaste.